My favorite part of the test was conditioning because I got to go hard and there was this push-up challenge and I did 80 push-ups in a minute. Well, some certain moments I didn't want to come because I was too tired, but I kept going to class and my parents made me, and I love that because I'm here right now and I'm 9 and I got my black belt. I just want to thank the people that are really special to me in my life, which is my grandma, my grandpa, my mom, my dad, my grandma, my grandpa, and my tío, my tía, and thank you to all of them because they supported me. Conditioning was hard because I got a little tired and I thought that I couldn't do it for a certain moment, but I didn't quit and I kept going. A tip I have for you guys is to make sure that you guys do your push-ups right, and when Cody tells you to do your 10-10, make sure you're doing really good so you're better at your black belt test when you're doing conditioning.
My name is Knepp. This test has been amazing for me. My affirmation for this test was, as long as we endure and persevere, we can get anything we want. What I want to say to other people who are getting ready to take their second-degree test is just enjoy the experience no matter what happens. Even if something bad happens, just try to have a good attitude about it. And memorize your philosophy. That's definitely something that I had to spend so much time on. There were so many people that helped me achieve this goal. My parents, my parents and my family were really supportive of me along the whole way. And I really want to thank my mom because she paid for everything. She flew down to California with me. It was just great. And my dad helped with, he held boards for me when I was training at home, and he would also hold pads for me, which was just really nice of him. I also want to thank Quantum Zach Dunn. He was my first ever instructor, and I just really want to thank him because without him, I wouldn't be here at the Hillsborough School doing martial arts at all. I don't know where I would be without martial arts. I also want to thank Poseidon, Julian, and Chogan and Derek because they were both really great training partners for me. I am so psyched to have the red pants. I've been wanting these for so long, and now I have them, and it just makes me feel so good. Driving force, internal power to mastery, West Coast World Martial Arts Team, ASA.
Hi, my name is Kathy Lew-Eells, and I've been training here at Ernie Reyes for about 5.5 years, and I just got my second-degree black belt. One of the most memorable portions of my test was when Quantum Ernie himself took the time to help me improve on a technique that I was doing. That was really neat to have his personal help and attention during my test, and that just made it just especially a neat experience. Accomplishing this degree is significant to me because it's a continuation of what I started. When I began, my goal and my dream was to get a first degree, but getting a second degree just shows that I went beyond my goal and I accomplished something beyond what I was thinking I would do. And also, yes, I do get to wear the red pants. Very exciting. I'm most grateful to Quanjin, Stan, and Gwen for running this amazing school and providing such excellent training and such a supportive atmosphere. I'd also like to thank Cody for his help with my open forum, Judith for all her extra help, her support, and for being an awesome travel buddy. Also my training partner from the Portland School, Christine. She's a pleasure to work with. And last but not least, I would like to thank my family, especially my husband Jared, and my children, Kachogan and Aaliyah, and Byron, who is working toward his black belt. Thank you so much for your support and your help and understanding as I've worked toward getting this black belt. And I also like to thank the Lord above for all of his support and help. Can a black belt do it? Yes, you can.
I'm Ashton, I'm 15 years old, and I've been training for about 7 years now. My favorite part of the test was the conditioning. It's normally my favorite part of the test because you get all these people together, and you have them work as one. Have them work as one team, one group, one family, one association. A specific moment at the test that was special to me was during the conditioning. I was with and Cody, and we were just going pretty greatly. We were going pretty greatly, and I was getting tired because that happens. And and Cody just kept pushing me. He saw that I was getting tired. He kept pushing me. He motivated me to keep going no matter what. It was really a powerful moment for me during that test, and probably the one thing I'm gonna remember within the next 10 years. Earning a 3rd degree black belt means that I have shown my commitment to martial arts. I have shown to myself that I can do it. I can accomplish anything I set my mind to. I can reach heights that I wouldn't expect I'd even be able to. I'm really pushing myself to show how much commitment I can give to any activity. The people that helped me achieve this goal were undoubtedly and Dan, of course. I'd also have to thank and Kevin for being my partner throughout this, throughout the training, the testing, pushing me to my limits, and hopefully I did the same back because he was a really motivating partner and I couldn't have asked for a better one.
I'm Kevin now, and I've been training here for about 9 years now. My first thing I'd say is I have to say thanks to everyone that has helped me get here, all my partners and my grandparents who signed me up here and has been taking me here for a long time, my parents who have supported me, and thank you to all my instructors. Overall, I'm just grateful for this experience. My affirmation during the test was just one more push-up, one more mile, one more anything. Just trick myself into thinking I can just get that extra on each time, that extra mile, that extra step in anything I do is what earning my belt means to me. Earning my 3rd degree, it means it's a reminder of the journey. It's not the destination, it's the journey. It's all the fun experiences I had at training, all the good memories, all the hard work, the just energy and everything. All the friends I have made, the one piece of advice that I can give to every future tester about the test is train every day like you're at your test. Have the energy, the focus, and the determination that you would have at your test every single day you train.
been training at this school for 10 years now. My favorite part of the test was the open forms, because watching open forms was it was very cool to see how creative people were and how they would think outside of the curriculum and just make their own form. A specific moment that was special for me on the test was when I was doing my open form, as this was the first time that I ever used a weapon outside of the curriculum. During my test, I never thought that it was too hard and I couldn't do it, because by the time for me, by the time that I took my third degree black belt test, I already went through the testing twice, and so I kind of knew what to expect, and I knew that I shouldn't let any kind of stress get to me. Earning my third degree means to me that with enough dedication to anything, you can really get what you want out of it. And I know that I had to skip about 2 months of classes because of school stuff and schoolwork, but I didn't let that stop me, and I continued on and got my third degree. The people who supported me and helped me achieve my third degree are, first off, obviously my parents, the instructors, and fellow students at the school who continued to push me beyond my limits and showed me what I'm just truly capable of.
This is the best system I've ever been in teaching me life skills, and that's really what I needed. The Ernie Reyes West Coast World Martial Arts System is helping me with the martial arts training, which is good physical training, and working with other people as in teamwork. It helps me in leadership training, in helping others, developing relationships, in performing arts. It has been a great influence in helping me develop my life. There's some people that I really appreciate. Dan Haney. He's encouraged me a lot and helped me to continue, and I am so grateful. Cody Haney, watching him develop in his learning the system and growing and becoming an excellent teacher at the school. It's been a pleasure watching him and training with him. I am so grateful for Kathy, who has trained with me on Monday nights after class to help me develop my skill and ability with such kindness. And Jim, on Saturday mornings, he would train with me and help me prepare for my test. Gwen. I was struggling with the memorization work, doing the best I could. I have record of practicing, and it was such a challenge for me to get all of the memorization learned, and she encouraged me. I have a lot to be grateful for in the help that I've gotten, and a lot of people who helped me develop the skills and ability I have. I couldn't have done it alone, and I couldn't have done it without a system that teaches martial arts for life. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Cody, and I've been training now for 20 years. I started when I was 3 years old. I'm 23 now, and I think that's just a special kind of feeling to be able to say that I've been in martial arts for 20 years, or I've been training for 20 years. I've been teaching for about 5 or 6 years now. A specific moment that was special for me to be able to test with Mireya. This last test was super special because I was there for her very first white belt. I tied that white belt on her, and then to test with her for her black belt was super cool. And just through a teacher's eyes, it's a real honor to be able to test for your black belt with a student that you've been training with for so long. So it was really cool. My grandma actually got to come down and watch this last test, and she's never been able to come down and watch a test before, but she's really been a big part of my martial arts training in the past. When I was younger, I would always stay a lot of the time. During the summer, I would go to her house and stay there a lot of the times, and she would always really support me on making sure I practiced martial arts while I was over there and making sure I remembered my stuff, so that when I came back from visiting her, I would know my stuff. So having her there was a super cool feeling, and being able to kind of impress her was a super important part of this test. My girlfriend, Buquanjam Taylor, she came in on Sundays with me, and we would train for an hour, 2 hours, and she took her free time on a weekend, and I really appreciate that. Without her, it would have been a really hard test. I didn't really know my stuff very well until she started helping me train, because she would help me train so much. We probably trained a couple hours out of the week and out of her free time, and she was busy with college, so that was a real help, and having her come down to support me during my test was super awesome as well.